Jerry again, audio. Huh? Nothing. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2.
Just joining us, Guardian Group is leading this match between them and MIC. Guardian Group playing in the all-black strip, MIC in their blue, bit of aqua and black. It's going to be an MIC corner, of course, chasing this match. That's because of Tariq Ransom's goal. Beautiful strike up into the top corner early in this match, making it 1-0. Just a reminder of the form of these two teams. Guardian Group are coming off a loss. They began with a win, 3-1 over Aero Services. Clearance there by Nicholas Walker. Back inside, wouldn't challenge Jacques Poon-Lewis. Very accomplished Jacques Poon-Lewis in goal for Guardian Group. My name is Jovan Ravello, making a guest appearance here at the Interbank Football League. Alongside me is Mortimer Primo. Mortimer, what kind of match do you think we're going to have this afternoon?
Well, good afternoon again, Jovan. It's a pleasure being here with you. Jovan, it's a pleasure being here with you this afternoon. My apologies. It seems to be a pretty exciting match. Guardian Group came out the gates firing this afternoon, and you know they've come up pretty strongly. Right, yeah, they come up pretty strongly, and we look forward to seeing an exciting match this afternoon, Jovan.
Yeah, it's been pretty good from them so far, Guardian Group. They've shown a propensity to keep the ball against an MIC side, whose coach is Jason Spence.
Yeah.
Did say before that his team plays one way. Stingy in possession, trying to open up their opponents. Score. Be solid in defense. They haven't started too solid. Bit more solidity from them in the midfield. Poon-Lewis will collect. Distributes wide. It's Kelshaw Alexander who got them started on the right-hand side. Just unable to get past Mr. Gulston. That's Keegan Gulston in defense for MIC. This match is going to be 80 minutes. And given the kind of start we've had, I think we're going to get some really good action.
Oh, definitely, definitely. The thing is to notice, though, it's pretty windy out here this afternoon down at the O'Mera campus grounds.
That's a good opportunity.
Good opportunity indeed.
Yeah, for MIC. And you spoke about the wind. But what about the conditions underfoot? The pitch doesn't look it. It looks in pretty good condition, but it's very waterlogged.
It's very, very waterlogged. I can tell you, I traversed across it for quite a bit this afternoon, and it's very, very waterlogged.
It's a brilliant ball to switch the focus from Nicholas Walker. This is a Johnny McIntyre. Where's the number 10 and shows why. It's a good ball coming across. Good idea at any rate. Rafael Critchlow is the lone striker in this 4-5-1 formation for Guardian Group. He's coming wide there to be of service to whoever would come into the box. Teams are mirroring each other. There's a 4-2-3-1 on the other side, basically the same formation from MIC. Spencer's found his team cancelled out so far. This is a great ball, excellent ball into space.
Very good forward ball there.
Yeah, it was Jerome Walters just unable to latch onto it. Poon Lewis will recover. Distributes it to Jonathan Cruikshank. He's been fighting back there from Walters. Just out of sync with his midfielder. That would be a man called Scandal Wright Medina. He's playing right behind the forward, the number 11 for MIC. He will be the main creator on this team, but the way this game goes, it can come from anywhere.
Definitely. And keeping your footing is going to be of absolute importance this afternoon because, again, of the condition of the pitch. You know, the guys are going to try to get their passes in as much as they can, you know.
Ryan Walters showing great footing there just to escape the attentions of two MIC defenders. Great football again.
Good bit of skill.
Yeah, great feat from this Guardian Group team. They've surely shown up to the party. No signs of Sunday lunch in their movement. This is Walker just looking for an option. Gives it to the goal scorer, Ransom. Cleveland Brathwaite back to Ransom. This is Ransom's switch of focus. Very intuitive turn there from Medina. Looking to go through the legs, just unable to. So MIC tried to get out of these very tight spaces. It's been a very competitive match. And you have to think that the midfield battle is where this match will be won.
I totally concur, Jovan. They're going to have to, the players are going to have to try to see if they can exert some dominance there in this midfield, and whoever wins that midfield battle is definitely going to be looking to come out on top this afternoon.
What about defense? We've heard from Spence. He did say that he wanted to play solidly. Hasn't worked out so far for him, but
it certainly hasn't. It certainly hasn't. But it's still young days yet. I'm hoping that MIC would have gotten over their nerves and, you know, get into play. And there you go again.
Yeah, that cross just
evaded everyone.
Yeah, not well dealt with by MIC.
And that would be a cause for concern for Spence. Just talking about the defense there, that is definitely not what you want to see from your defenders.
Certainly not, and Critchlow will have his eye on the four people in front of him. He's trying to protect that MIC goal. Haven't done so efficiently just yet. Seem to have sorted out themselves.
They have. And I noticed that there's a change from last week with the goalkeeper for MIC. They had a much younger keeper, a much younger inexperienced keeper last week. They would have definitely made that change this week. So
Mr. James would hope to keep them up, but at the other end, Jack Poon Lewis may have something to deal with. This one is not going to trouble him though. That effort just ballooning into touch. So MIC continues to search a bit desperately at this moment. It's a bit too early to get desperate.
But yes, definitely. I think they just have to settle themselves down on the pitch. We know that this is a team that is very possession oriented. and they would definitely want to take some time and ensure that they string their passes together, because the more passes and the more touches that you have players getting on the ball, that will build confidence, and it gives you some time to get into the play. So I think they would want to take some time, settle themselves in. It's early days yet. Yes, they're playing from behind, but you want to see some more composure on the ball. No need to hurriedly take passes hurriedly. But
just as we spoke about that, a bit of commentators' curse. Nicholas Walker is normally the calmest.
The calmest, right?
Known for his sojourns into the bush of Trinidad and Tobago. He's quite a bit of a nature photographer.
Right.
Finding rare animals all over the country. Most recently, he went to one of the mountains at the back of the MIC goal, the highest peak in Trinidad and Tobago, that is Cerro del Aripo.
Awesome stuff, man.
Went to the top of that peak and found himself in the company of some very interesting animals. This match is a different animal altogether.
Altogether.
Here comes MIC. Very briefly, just discomfited by McIntyre. Play will come down the right side for Guardian Group. Doing well to keep possession. It's a good cross across.
Very good cross coming in.
That header from Ryan O'Neill, one of the linchpins in the defensive part of the midfield, just coming up and just unable to get the right contact to press home that advantage for Guardian Group.
Yeah, he made it. That was a good leap though. Got some head to the ball there, and just was a little bit off target, but that was a good leap.
So a bit of a short back pass. Jack Poon-Lewis does well to evade the danger. Oh, the press is still on though. Here's a shot. Great save by Poon-Lewis. He was off his line. He had to be very secure there. Eventually the referee blows for the infringement. It's a reminder of the referees. Anton Gill is the man with the whistle. And in the middle, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Garcia patrol both lines.
That's a brilliant stop there, Jovan. A brilliant stop from the Guardian goalkeeper there. Got down pretty quickly and made a very good stop.
Yeah, good stuff from Poon-Lewis. He isn't wearing gloves. I think he wanted to play in the midfield today. He's also wearing the number 7, but we know how cookie a keeper can be. Hasn't shown any symptoms of that just yet. Still has his clean sheet.
Yeah, definitely. We want to, and that's another strike and goal there, and that one knocked out there by the defense of MIC. A little bit more resolute there in their defending. And on the ball is the goal scorer number 19 there from Guardian, and here comes Guardian pressing, and that looks to be a foul there, an infringement. The referee calls that one.
Guardian pressing.
That ball is going to come back. It's going to be a free kick.
Meaty tackle.
There, an infringement.
Good opportunity though for Guardian Group. Ryan O'Neill is interested, as is the goal scorer Tariq Ransom, hoping to notch a brace. Still early days yet in this match. Jonathan Cruikshank has come up from defense. He's also in attendance. Let's wait on this. It's going to be Cruikshank. Oh! It's not getting enough bend on that. Sneak it into the top corner. Brian James didn't look like making it.
Didn't look at all. And that's a very powerfully taken spot kick there, Jovan. Unfortunately, it was ill-directed. Didn't get enough bend, as you alluded to. but you would want to definitely capitalize. The spot kick opportunities are definitely opportunities that, not much pressure on you. It's just you and the elements, so to speak.
Certainly a great opportunity from those kicks. The wind that you spoke about is actually blowing right to left on your picture. Left to right, sorry. This is O'Neill just heading it down. This is Cruikshank. Nice low shot. Ooh! Just skimming the upright. Almost 2-0 for Guardian Group.
Almost 2-0. That one took a deflection and came off one of the defenders there. So fortuitous for the keeper there and the defense of MIC, because that could have been the second item for Guardian.
And we did speak about the conditions underfoot. They're coming into play. That ball skidding a couple of times before going into touch off the post. Good attempt from the left back for Guardian Group. It's been very active. This one is low. It's holding up on the surface. Is another shot coming in. Again from Ransom. He's been in the thick of things. He's not playing too close to the danger area, but has had big impact on this match so far. Cruikshank is playing on left wing. So both him, sorry, that was Ransom.
Yeah.
Both Ransom and Cruikshank doing their best really to help this Guardian Group cause. Spencer's MIC is unbeaten. They had a 3-0 shutout of FCB in their opening match. A 1-1 draw with Aero Services. So they're currently protecting a record. Early days still in this league. Certainly don't want to drop any more points. Either of these teams.
They've had a brilliant start to the competition, and they would definitely want to keep that record intact this afternoon.
It's a bit of that midfield battle we were speaking about. A foul is the decision. Referee Gill right on spot. Hasn't had much to do. Blew the whistle for the opening goal. Then had that free kick shout a short while ago.
Yeah.
Here's another, this time from MIC. Box is packed. Nicholas Walker is tallest, just like Cerro Del Ripo.
Towering figure there. Towering figure. He left side. That was a big leap there. Towering.
Former Queen's Park defender. Used to have dreadlocks. Spot some more aerodynamic hairstyle these days. Touch just letting down. That man on the far side is Walters. He's complaining about the service, but you also have a job to do, young man.
Oh yes. There's not very much you can do. You just got to keep on with it, right? It's not much you can do whenever you get here.
As it is, it's a throw for MIC. Looking for Walters. They'll end up with a corner. We spoke about that dead ball.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity for them to find themselves back in this match. Put a bit of sting back in it. They'd have the air sucked out of it with that earlier goal.
Yes, and that goal came very early in the competition. So obviously you never want to start like that. It really sucks the wind out of you. Having to play from behind. But then some people, look forward to that opportunity, to show their prowess and their ability to get back into these matches.
It's the half-5 out of Piaco as this one soars in. Soars too far. Infringement was spotted by referee Gill. Brilliant day for football despite wind and rain. It only stops cricket.
It certainly does. Certainly does.
This is MIC just dealing with the storm on the pitch. Great work from Cruikshank. Surging up. Eventually stopped
Crook
by Ronaldo Rago, sorry.
No, I'm sorry, Jovan. Crookshank has been Crookshank has been exploiting the space that he's been given, and I like the movement that I see from him on the ball. You know, he has somehow managed to work his way through it in spite of the challenge of the grass and the ground. You know, he's been exploiting that space that he's been given and looking to get at goal.
A very low sense of gravity. Oh, this one almost finding its way after some ping pong into the back of the net. This is Poon Lewis, a long way from home. Great turn.
My
Bit
God.
of oohs and ahs on the far side.
My
Guardian
God.
group is cutting through MIC. This is Crookshank. He has options. He takes a shot. Ooh, and a great save. A wonderful save there from James. What a great sequence from Guardian group.
Great bit of play there, starting in the midfield as we spoke about, and you see the nitty footwork coming through there, evading players, you know, left, right, and center, and then getting it to Crookshank. Crookshank, you know, lining it up and letting go that bullet there, but kudos to the keeper, got down and got a strong hand to it.
This is going to be Raphael Critchlow's corner. Walker just anticipated it a bit too early. It's eventually cleared by Medina. Back and forth we go. Critchlow takes control. That low center of gravity really helping him out. Does lose out a slew of MIC defenders and a great tackle. It's Braffett. You can hear the encouragement all the way on this side from the Guardian group bench. Certainly up for this one. This is Walters back inside. Looking again for Walters. He hasn't had the freedom of his role. This crossfield ball is probably going to trickle out into touch. So, field attempt at a cross. Taron O'Brien with a bit of difficulty dealing with the flight of it. Hope to do a bit better. So the man provided that ball across the pitch. Critchlow gets us restarted. This is Poon Lewis. Ball is not going to find the intended target. Casual there from Jack.
You can tell that the players on the bench from the Guardian side, they're enjoying this. You know, you're hearing the oohs and the ahs and the encouragement. So good stuff. Hey, good stuff.
Yeah, proper Sunday afternoon entertainment all around. Players are also engaged in that very good entertainment.
Very much so. Very much so.
This is O'Brien with the throw. Probably going to fling this further in front. Excellent touch in the small areas. It's good work from Right Medina. That's repelled again. Oof, almost a cute little touch there for O'Brien. The other O'Brien finding himself a bit of a quandary. Great touch from Critchlow. Great skill there. Ooh, gets past the goal scorer. Does Right Medina. This is much better from MIC. They have options. Just unable to turn the corner. Was Johanse Nurse the lone forward for the men in aqua and blue. Eventually they toil and get a free kick in a very good position for them.
Very good position. The ref played the advantage there. We had a man down on the right side, but he's back now on his feet. That's number 6. He's back now on his feet, and that's good to see. Ref played the advantage there. MIC, as you alluded, is in a very good position to take a spot kick. Hopefully they can capitalize on this one.
Yeah, for sure. Taron O'Brien just testing out that right ankle.
Yeah.
Fair play to them. Crookshank did check to make sure he was okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be an MIC free kick from distance. Good shot. Poon Lewis, even gloveless, just pats that one, and you can see the lack of give in this pitch.
Yeah.
The ball just sat at his feet. So even if it touches paw, just need to get it down. It's good building from Guardian Group. This is Walters for MIC. Stringing passes together. This is the possession game that Spence spoke about. This is Wright Medina. It's a bit overcooked. Cruikshank will claim. Plays it up to Ransom. Bit of a pass for the commentators here.
They wouldn't want me playing in their midfield at all. They're Giovanni.
You've been criticizing first touches. Off your camera, guys. It's been horrible.
They definitely would not want me in their midfield. My goodness.
So doing an improvement needed on the sidelines as well.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Cruikshank gets us restarted with Walker. Back to Cruikshank. Changes focus. This is Cleavon Brafford. Brafford knocks it for Alexander. Alexander just unable to give it to Nathan Patterson. Former student of UTT, used to play for the school's team in what I believe used to be the Super League, now called the TTPFL Tier 2. From 500, almost putting a hat on it, was a Johnny McIntyre. This is the captain, Raphael Critchlow. He's finding himself in a bit of an uncomfortable cul-de-sac. Walker remains calm and gives it to Poon. Good turn, very silky. Great control from Critchlow. It's from O'Brien, a beautiful ball. Critchlow runs onto it. Does well to win it. Would have been a corner and is a corner. Good eyes from Gill and his assistant on the far side. That is a man known as Keston Garcia. From birth, you would have to surmise.
That's a good build-up there again by Guardian. We've seen them making those runs again down this left flank, and the man Cruikshank there again doing the work and doing the business.
Corner from Critchlow. Hear the gasp of horror from him. Knew almost immediately that that wasn't going to trouble the keeper. James would just recollect himself. Hope to keep the action a lot further away from his uprights.
Oh, yes.
This one just goes into touch. Coming up field from Ronaldo Rego. It's Cruikshank inside to Walker. Beautiful football and great eyes from the MIC team. They haven't been as dynamic as they should be in midfield with their own passing, but certainly done better at keeping Guardian Group in check. It's been a struggle. That is the softest part of the pitch. Very muddy. My white sneakers will tell you that.
Yeah. It's a challenge. It really is a challenge for the players, but they have to just, suck it up and make the best of the conditions. They have a job to do.
And that is the element that so many of us watch the game for.
Yeah.
Ball is round. There are 22 players on the field, but it's all about what you do with your opportunities.
Certainly is what you do with your opportunities. And Guardian, in my estimation, have had the Hogs' share of the possession. They've made the best of it because they're a goal up. MIC just has to, again, compose themselves and try and get this equalizing goal.
Yeah, goal up, and three of the better opportunities. That third one had to be patted away by James. This is a almost good outside of the foot pass from Wright Medina. There you can see how dead the middle of the pitch is. That ball just not finding its way to Walters, who was streaming through the middle. It's McIntyre. Looking, not finding. A bit too much of time. And it is recovered by MIC. This is Walters. It's been marshaled really well, but it's good to escape the attentions of his marking. This is the man in support coming across. This is Wright Medina. Ooh, and Cruikshank just not mucking around. Ball up for Critchlow. He has 4 for company. Does get a shot. Ooh, and James has a right to be upset. There's no way that shot should have reached him.
No, not at all. Not at all, but he got down again. Commendations to him. He got down in time, you know. Looks to be a pretty big man there, but got down in time and helped his team there.
Yes, size just belying his reflexes in front of goal. A very businesslike goalkeeper so far. So Johnny McIntyre. He has support. Chooses the right option, and Nicholas Walker. When Dew switches it. This one is back up for the goal scorer. This is Ransom. Shot. Pat down, back to Ransom. Lays it off. Here's a great cross in. Ryan O'Neill would feel very hard done by the flight of that ball. Did do well to put it back right where it came from, but just unable to find the inside of that far upright.
He just needed a little bit more direction there. That ball, that was a good crossing. Found him right there in position. He just needed to get a little bit more direction, and that one would have been in the back of the net. But good going there again by Guardian. Good bit of football, good build-up.
Yeah, they've certainly gone about their business very well in this match. You can see goal scorers coming back to do the defensive work. Defensive midfielders having a try. Very comfortable was Tariq Ransom. Walker's pass. There's an offside, obvious offside. Great discipline from the line, Guardian Group's line, just to put that man offside.
And when you see strikers coming back to help in the defense, it tells a story, Jovan, you know. They're willing to do all that it takes for the team to win and to stay in this game, and that's what we've seen from Guardian there. The goal scorer and number 19 there is getting back, playing in the defense as well to help out, and that's the kind of football you would want to see. Any coach would be proud of that.
Certainly a universal language in football, effort. This is a man who isn't short of effort. Critchlow, oh, very skillful there from the left back. I'm sure he's a winger or a left forward.
He looks
disguised as a left back.
Disguised as a left back indeed, because the kind of movement that I'm seeing him and the kind of effort that he's putting in, you could tell that he's very good on his feet, very balanced player. Looks to be a very balanced player, understands his game well, and never looks to lack getting that strike behind that ball there, you know.
Certainly a great football brain from Cruikshank. Here's another corner. In a bundle of players, ooh, that was Critchlow sliding in, just unable to get it inside.
They had no clue where that ball was there. The defense got up in the air. Everybody went up there to get that one. The ball just dropped dead in the middle of all of them there. Luckily again, fortuitous again for MIC, that they're not seeing themselves down 2 goals at this time.
Yeah, and you have to read the lack of bounce coming off of the pitch, as the coaches will surely tell their players that is half-time in this first match of a doubleheader here at the O'Mera campus of the UTT. The score at half-time is 1-0 to Guardian Group over MIC. Tariq Ransom with a very beautiful first. Doing the ugly work as well,
yes,
has to be said.
Yes.
Midfielder for Guardian Group. Had a star turn so far alongside Cruikshank in this first half. But as it stands, it's 1-0. And how do you feel about that first half?
I was very much impressed by the efforts of Guardian. They came on this afternoon, and You know, they're pressing the ball very well, as we've noticed that even the strikers are getting back into defense to help and to aid in the defending, and that always speaks well for a team, a unified effort, so to speak, from the team. I think on the part of MIC did not disappoint. Of course, again, they are a possession-oriented team, and that is what they've been doing so far. But we know possessions in itself don't win you the games. You want to ensure that you get that final strike, get that ball to the back of the net. So I'm guessing now, as they go in for this halftime, the coaches are going to have a serious talk with them. It seems to be, though, that from last week, what I saw from MIC, they seem to be enjoy playing from behind, because they came from behind last week to draw 1-1 with Aero Services, and it's looking the same way. This game, they've started in the same way. You know, again, you see the nerves from them very early on, but as time go on, I'm guessing after they come out after this halftime whistle, I'm guessing that they're going to get things together and press to get this equalizing goal and even go up.
Yeah, and Mr. Spence will have some choice words for his players. You can see him on the far side with his arms akimbo.
Yeah.
So we can tell by body language that there's a bit of a telling off happening at the moment.
Certainly.
MIC would hope to improve, but at the end of the first half, it is 1-0 to Guardian Group. MIC, and what Mr. Primo would say is their favorite position, hoping to come from behind in the second half.
Yes.
My name is Jovan Ravello. I'll be back with you alongside my co-commentator, Mr. Mortimer Primo, with this match in the Trinidad and Tobago Interbank Football League. Stay with us.
Sports Stream TT. Never want to miss a moment of your child's sporting development? Sports Stream TT is an innovative sporting recording company which is in the eyes and ears of the parents, coaches, and sporting clubs. Contact us at 292-5357. Email sportsstreamtt@gmail.com or check us out on Instagram, SportsStreamTT. We can customize a package for you.
So what's that? 3 changes on the next side. You see them? Yeah.
Garcia, he looks like he's in number 5.
Yeah. You just confirm that when you come back.
Huh?
You just confirm the changes.
Yeah.
When you come back, But then none for Guardian.
None for Guardian.
Second half action here at the O'Mera campus of UTT. A reminder, Guardian Group leads MIC 1-0 in this match. Good to see 2 of those players that you would have just seen, Mr. Crookshank and Mr. Ransom. Tariq Ransom, of course, getting the goal. Beauty of a strike off the left foot into the top left corner. MIC in the aqua and black shorts, attacking the goal to the left of your screen. Guardian Group in black. This is a shot. Jacques Poon-Lewis seemed to have it covered.
That's a good shot there by Tyrese Modest. Modest got in the back of that one, just went a bit over the crossbar there, but a very good first attempt there. Showing some signs of getting that equalizing goal very early in the contest, Javon.
Yeah, and one of the things that Coach Spence was speaking to his charges very emphatically about at halftime was their intention and their aggression in this match. They haven't matched Guardian Group, haven't been as hungry as their opponents, and it shows on the scoreboard. I also asked them to play to the whistle, all while making 3 changes at halftime.
And coming in, we have Fabian Garcia in the midfield there. Garcia coming in wearing the number 5. One of those changes. We spoke about the fact that that battle is going to have to be won in the midfield. And we see Coach Spence, not wasting any time in making that change. Coming in, so we have Garcia.
He also took Walters off.
Walters.
Yeah, and for another Garcia. That would have been the Garcia switch. Garcia moves a little further back than Walters was playing. A couple of tactical movements. Yeah, Jerome Walters is the one that was off. Confirm some of those changes for you. Shem Alexander was moved out of the pitch. Johanse Nurse moving further backward. So a bit of tactical movement from Jason Spence, the man on the bench for the team that trails. They trail to a goal from this man, Shot was very ambitious, and as was that one from Ryan O'Neill. Misjudged the flight of the ball, but it would have been a spectacular one. Either that or hit one of the cars in the highway behind. Certainly, you know, a good sign of things from Guardian Group. Despite being ahead, still have the effort.
And that's good. No lack of effort on their part. None at all. They're looking to up the ante in this second half and get themselves even further away. That one goal cushion is never something that you want to just have that one goal. You know, anything can happen there, you know. So you want to give yourself an opportunity to go up a second goal and at least you park the bus, so to speak.
Here's some of that effort we were speaking about. Nice attempt there from Diaz. Then he recovered, just put some pressure on the outlet pass. Almost a good looking ball coming up from Ransom. Seeking out Emmanuel Russell, who's been put a bit more centrally. Captain Raphael Critchlow now plays on the right side. He was floating to the left side in the first half. He's been granted his wish of a freer role. This is Patterson. This throw is eventually dealt with by MIC. Ooh, great skill there. Right through the legs. Just unable to keep it, was gone at Diaz. Back up to Diaz. Great football again from Tariq Ransom, showing his little touches as well. All the way back to Jacques Poon-Lewis. Right back at him. Being encouraged to take him on, Terran O'Brien. Plays a bit higher than his first half right back placing. Good fight still from Guardian Group. Not relaxing. Several options, just unable to get that ball out of his feet.
Coach seemed a bit displeased there with the man Allen. The ball having been played to him, he didn't read the play at all.
It's a good ball to O'Neill. O'Neill just unable to get enough contact to get that back across. Critchlow was waiting. Patterson will have to recover. This is Diaz. Waits for his man. This tries a very ambitious shot from distance. Shot from O'Brien was also charged down. Great recovery from O'Brien. The effort is appreciated as well to keep Guardian Group and restrict them to their own half of the pitch. Let's Walker up to Alexander. Ball is on the far side with Russell. Russell to Walker. Walker goes all the way home to Poon-Lewis. Shows his composure in that position. This is to Patterson. Instant control. Good ball. Looking for Critchlow. He'll get it. He has an opportunity here. Just one touch too many. Really felt that he had to wrap his right foot around that one. Golden opportunity for Guardian Group against a team that is growing in confidence. It's Patterson again. Ball is up for his number 10. This is a Johnny McIntyre. It's Ransom. Bradford to Walker. Walker with that distribution. It's been on point. This ball is inside looking for Critchlow. Oh! Is it? It is! It is the equalizer. That is number 2. Apologies. And thanks to Mr. Patterson on the sidelines here. Number 2 for Guardian Group.
That right there just knocks the stuffings right out of you, because MIC came on with the intention of matching the energy of Guardian. They have been doing so as such. They've been getting some good balls into the box, But again, a spill. The goalkeeper there spilled that one. That wasn't a shot. That wasn't a shot by any means that should have caused the goalkeeper any difficulty. But again, with the elements, for some reason, that one just slipped out of his hand and found its way to the back of the net, seeing Guardian go up for that second goal. And every time MIC brought their game a little higher, Guardian just rose a little bit, and and they have the second goal now. So kudos to them.
This second half of the opening match of this KFC Interbank Football League doubleheader out at O'Mera. Heating up, it's certainly getting finger-licking good for Guardian Group. Chomping at the bit is MIC though. It's an opportunity, shot. Poon Lewis just losing it. Does well to recover eventually. This is a poor back pass, Diaz against the centre back. It was Rigaud. Player looks to be
Number 16.
number 18, Akel Linton. It's Alexander and Cruikshank, the authors of this attack. To the far post, this is Patterson. Patterson is trying to lose his man. The ball back inside. Ooh, to the far post. Got a couple touches. It's going to be a corner for Guardian Group.
And that one looked to be a spicy shot there coming off there from the boot of the number 17 there.
Nathan Patterson.
Patterson, the man.
That's
one
the man.
just got a little bit of brush there off of one of the players, and a corner again.
Here comes that corner. It's pushed away by Brian James, the former Jablute and W Connection goalkeeper. Does remind you that that was a bit of a lifetime away for him. Veteran goalie in the sticks for MIC. Certainly very capable. Not showing his capabilities there. This is a shot from Diaz. To the very capable and almost overly confident Jacques Poon Lewis, making the most of his area, soaking up some minutes. Almost a nightmare situation there for Mr. James. Ball skidding off that turf. Haven't beaten out much of the water from this surface, but it's made for some good watching. Another great ball from the outlet. This is McIntyre. This is O'Neill. He's had a couple of good opportunities. This is Critchlow looking for some space. Twisting and turning, but turning into a bit of traffic from the men in black. It's KFC IBFL match. It's perfectly poised for Guardian Group to take another 3 points. Watch this space. Another good cross from Patterson. O'Neill just tries to chest it back. Critchlow. Shouts for some infringement just going on deaf ears. Referee Gill wasn't convinced.
It's a strong tackle. I think the first one there coming in there, the oohs and the ahs came in because they think that, I'm guessing that they saw the studs there coming up a bit, but the referee was right on top of it and he waved it off and played on. But again, another strong tackling at the midfield, and the players are queuing up there together. The referee is trying to iron things out there, but got enough of the ball. Good bit of tackling there in the midfield. Of course, players don't like to get those heavy tackles. Every time they expect to be, get the call from the referee. And the ref waved it off there and trying to get things sorted out.
Yeah, and the best referees have no friends on the pitch. It's been very even-handed from Gill as we see some Guardian Group subs at long last. They're bringing on 2 players, leaving number 5 and the number 7 is Kelshol Alexander and Raphael Kitchlow. Just word on who replaces them in a short bit. MIC keep chugging along. Referee Gill not earning any friends in green shirts. That azure color.
None at all. None at all.
Despite the protestations.
Falling on deaf ears. None at all.
They now know that they have their own destiny in their own hands. As we see Jacques Poon-Lewis just taking a couple seconds to show that he probably does have the touch needed to play further up the pitch. Excuse that one. It's a great touch from Patterson. Has been one of the hallmarks of his game. Patterson just unable to find his way. This is much better coverage from MIC. He does get through though. Twinkle toes. Ball in the middle. This is O'Neill. Looks like he has a cannon on him. This is Patterson. That is good tracking from the MIC defense. Ball up pitch from Tyrese Modest, just unable to find a green shirt. It's certainly been better from them. Much better second half. Despite having the same results, you have to say.
Same results. And they've looked much better. They've looked much better in terms of getting the ball in. They've looked much better in this KFC Interbank Football League between this match between Guardian Group and MIC this afternoon, coming to you live from the O'Mera grounds in Arima. And MIC again is still trying to play from behind. Again, some unsportsmanlike conduct there from the MIC players. It looks to be a little bit of frustration building there, Jovan. The minutes are evading, and
that is
referee, that's
a red
card. That's a straight red.
That is a straight red card, and it looks like a substitute. The number 9 for MIC. Succumbing to some frustration there. He has gone to an early shower. That is, it has to be said, that's great football from Jacques Poon-Lewis.
Yes, indeed.
He's well within his right.
Yes, indeed.
To keep control of the ball. And it has worked a charm. MIC are chasing this match. The mountain to climb now.
And it's getting from bad to worse for them. I anticipated that they would have come on this second half and they would have listened to the instructions of their coach, as Mr. Spence. He would have given them an earful. They came on trying to match the intensity of Guardian. Guardian decided that we're not going to allow you to rise in the ascendancy. We're going to show you exactly what we're made of. They got the second item, and they have just been managing to, stay at bay from MIC. All the attempts in goal have been futile for them, and it's gone from bad to worse.
We spoke about the wind going out of their sails earlier on. What effect will that red card have on them? It's good football for Patterson. Patterson gets the layoff. Well spotted by Ransom. Puts it forward. He's back with Ransom. He has Patterson for support. Does change his focus. Thinking that he had a bit too much time there.
Too much time.
That was Rondell Allen, another of the substitutes for Guardian Group. This is Patterson, man known as Pato, trying to somehow curl that into the first post. Mr. James's goal. I think he would have taken umbrage to being beaten there.
Quite an ambitious shot.
Ambition seems to be the theme in today's match. Kun Lewis tosses it to Ransom. Cuts the figure of a man in his comfort zone, really and truly in this match.
And Guardian is taking their time to get to the ball. They're not in any hurry by no means. And you would imagine so. They have enough time to probably grab a two-piece chicken, two-piece special from KFC there, Jovan, and it's some coleslaw and some fries, you know. So they're by no hurry, by no means, no hurry at all to get this one underway. They are in the lead, they're leading, and they are definitely looking to keep it that way in this afternoon's encounter.
Yeah, Guardian Group certainly munching away at their opposition. Hoping to take another bite out of the defense there. It's being stopped by Mr. Gill. As a slight drizzle begins to descend over the ground here in O'Mera. The rain is also falling on the hopes of this MIC team. Can't seem to get a whistle. Can't buy a goal just yet.
By no means. No means. The towering figure of Nicholas Walker there. Again, that leap we've been talking about this entire afternoon. Again, in the just there, he just demonstrated his ability there to get up, and those aerial balls coming in. Of course, the player there from MIC was not pleased at all, calling for something from the ref, but got nothing at all from him.
This one is from distance. Lack direction. There's another one, a blast! Ooh!
That one looked hot and spicy.
So the weather just turning a bit. As MIC hopes to turn the corner in this match. Hoping for a better performance than they've been able to muster so far. A bit spot. It's all the way back to Poon. Finds Crookshank. It's back in with Walker. Old safe boots. Touch there from Rundle is cut out. Found it a bit hard to get into the rhythm of this match. Goal from Ransom is brilliant. Patterson is on the outside. Good looking cross. Did just enough to throw the player off. Guardian group still in possession. All right. Walker just coming into the midfield to intervene for a second. To get it under the spell of Johnny McIntyre. Still great effort all over from Guardian Group. Great effort as well from MIC. This is Terran O'Brien. Looking for that outlet, just unable to find it. O'Brien. This one should go all the way to James. Eventually makes it. Assert his dominance of the 18-yard box. As well within his right, as Poon Lewis was earlier. Tease that card out of the referee. Match is getting a bit heated. These types of encounters I want to do. That is another red card on the far side. Just waiting on confirmation of that. That red card was distributed to Ryan O'Neill. They're not equal on goals, but certainly now equal on players on the pitch. One each in the red card department. Maybe this could be the spark that MIC is looking for. And they come again. Just unable to string passes together. Their decision making hasn't been the best in that final third. Haven't really been at their best in general.
Check, 1, 2, check.
Just about 10 more minutes remaining in this match. As we look at the weather change over the northern range. It's getting gloomier by the second for MIC. Lewis showing all his experience. Young goalkeeper. He's taking a world of time to get back on his mark. Then some great distribution upfield for Patterson. Uses his physical superiority. This is out. conditions underfoot. We've spoken about those several times. It's very smart there from the opening goal scorer, Tariq Ransom.
And good bit of stuff there, Giovanna. Here comes Guardian again with another opportunity, trying to get that third item this afternoon. The goal scorer there.
Ransom in search of a double. Wouldn't find it on that occasion. Does continue to track back. Very dutiful in those responsibilities. Great intervention there from the substitute.
Yes, he has, and now both teams are down to 10 men playing this afternoon. I think Guardian didn't utilize that advantage they had, that player advantage there. But however, this game of football is a game of great unpredictabilities.
That's why we love it so much.
That's why we love it so much.
Beautiful game indeed. All beautiful things do have their flaws.
They certainly do.
Make all the difference in football. Scritchlow. Bit of showtime from him, the left back for Guardian group. Patterson. Just unable to link back up there with Allen. It's good from Walker. This is Allen again. This passing hasn't been the greatest, but the team have survived. Incredible ball there. Patterson. Great vision. Made with a bit of time. Too much time for Johnny McIntyre.
Indeed. Equally good defending there. That's a good ball to Pato there. But equally good defending there. Got good sliding tackle, getting all ball. But this is a corner for Guardian. Another opportunity for them to get this third item this afternoon. I think MIC now is just basically playing for a consolation prize this afternoon, because at least they don't want to, they want to show a good fight. They don't want to leave here without anything.
Never say never though. Here comes Ransom. Oof. And that back heel just not what was required in that moment. Good approach. As MIC again comes upfield, and again Jonathan Cruikshank, the thorn in their side.
It certainly is. He has put in quite a shift this afternoon, Cruikshank, and doing a good bit of defending there for his team.
A bit of argy-bargy once again. Flag goes ignored. There's an opportunity for MIC. If you can see it, does have an option. Just unable to get that out of his feet, and at least to a player, if not in the back of the net.
Indeed.
They have a very wide option.
Just overcooked it a little bit there. I think a little bit too much dribbling. That pass should have gotten rid of it very early. Allowed the player lining it up there to get a chance to put a strike and goal. But the ref played the advantage. We had a man down on the pitch there. The ref played the advantage, allowing MIC that opportunity to make something of that build-up. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned, and I think it's going to be a corner to them. We still have a player down. That's the number 9 from Guardian. Getting up quite gingerly there, getting some assistance from the coach. Looks to be moving a little bit more brisk now. But going to get some medical attention.
Jamal Giuseppe.
Giuseppe is the man.
In need of some attention. Hasn't factored much, the number 9 for MIC. Then again, the same could be said for players on this team. They will go back to the drawing board. That is, providing they don't come up with an exceptional comeback here. This is Patterson just rolling it into space for McIntyre.
It's a timely interception there. Could have been the third item. And it looks as though MIC is going to get their first loss of this KFC Interbank competition this afternoon. They're going to be coming out losers this afternoon, it looks like, with just about, I'm guessing, a little less than 10 minutes to play in regulation time.
So Spencer's Guardian Group continues to prosper against the Ansel Elcock coached MIC in this KFC Interbank Football League match here at Utt O'Mera. Got spicy at moments, but it's kind of settled back down into its original flavor.
Certainly did. It certainly did. And again, that man Cruikshank there, again, putting in a good shift for his team this afternoon. I think I've chosen my player of the match this afternoon, and if I were to give it to a player, it would be him. Certainly. Here comes Guardian in a breakaway.
This is McIntyre. Did have Pato to his right. Chooses to go alone, and maybe to great effect. Oh my goodness.
Shaking and baking in the kitchen there.
You can hear the applause. It's a great opportunity.
Good bit of build up there from the man wearing number 10 there. Look quite messy like in that build up. Tossing and turning players all over.
Fans of the GOAT will draw you into a debate. Certainly a 1 in a million player.
Indeed.
So, great ball there from Allen. This is Patterson. That one is a bit too straight. It will go into touch.
But that seems to be the line of attack, Jovan. They're getting it to our number 10 there. And he's just looking for Pato and flying on that right flank there.
And with Patterson's distribution, I have to think that he needed a bit more marking in the second half. He's been teasing the MIC defenders over to the right side, only to be very pinpoint and accurate with his passes, as usual.
Indeed. He's been given free license to roam on this side, and, he's had so much opportunity. So much opportunity, and I think the MIC team has been stretched. They've been stretched. Found wanting, so to speak. Tired legs now in the pitch. You're seeing some passes that are a little bit less than desired, but that's a good forward ball.
It's great anticipation as well from Jacques Poon-Lewis. So Jason Spencer's looks set to dissolve. Under the pressure of Guardian Group attack. Hasn't been a very dominating performance, but they've done what they've had to do.
Yes.
More to come of efficiency.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
These two players linking up here, Cruikshank and Patterson, are prime among them, as the man who got us started. Touched the number 19 is Tariq Ransom. Even when his touch is bad, it's good. There he is checking the ankle strength. Patterson joining the showtime. It's going to be an opportunity for Patterson. Pato straight into James. You can see the comfort with which Guardian Group is playing at this point. Toying with their opponents as the match enters the closing stages. You see the check of the watch by referee Gill.
Toying with the MIC players there. toying with them, and you just saw the mesmerizing foot movements there, and just toying with them. I think they are quite confident that they're going to come away the victors in this third week encounter the KFC Interbank League between MIC and Guardian this afternoon, the first match of our doubleheader.
Chance of getting into a bit of trouble. Is dispossessed. That is it. That
Sports Stream TT. Never want to miss a moment of your child's sporting development? Sports Stream TT is an innovative sporting recording company which is in the eyes and ears of the parents, coaches, and sporting clubs. Contact us at 292-5357. Email sportsstreamtt@gmail.com or check us out on Instagram, Sports Stream TT. We can customize a package for you.